Okay, everyone, I think I'll just start. So welcome to the Balance Your Chakras class. I'm still learning a lot about chakras, and I'd love to teach you about them as well. So here we go. I'm going to hide my video because you don't want to see my mushka the whole time, and let's get into it. Okay. If you've got any questions, just pop them into the chat. You can have a look at, there's a chat option, which is Alt-H, if you want to send a message or anything. Alt and H. Okay, I'm going to hide my video and talk to you soon. Okay, let's get into it. Now, I'd really like that little box down the bottom there to go away, but it looks like it's going to stay. So, welcome to the class. I love helping people who are motivated to naturally improve their lives with essential oils. Today we're going to discuss why doTERRA, what is a chakra. I'm going to explain each of the chakras and follow it with the essential oil or oils, and ways to use those oils to support each of the chakras. And we're also going to talk about a few other things to keep in mind when you're working on balancing the chakras. So grab a pen and paper because you might want to jot a few things down. I am recording this so you'll be able to look at it again. But if you've got any questions, please put them in the chat section. But grab a pen and paper, and away we go. So have a think about what stresses you out the most. Have you ever tried aromatherapy before? What comes to mind when you think of meditation? Please use tonight as an opportunity to learn more about the chakras. Sit back, get comfy, and I hope I'm going to teach you about getting comfortable using your essential oils. This is for those who've already started using oils or those who haven't started yet. And today might be the beginning of your journey. Just a little disclaimer. The official FDA disclaimer states, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. So, I'm happy to have you here tonight, and let's go. Why doTERRA? One of the reasons I chose doTERRA is because of their co-impact sourcing. doTERRA gets its sources from all around the world, so that each oil is derived from its indigenous environment. When they're grown and harvested in the proper altitude, climate, seasons and soil, you end up with a far superior product. This is where doTERRA's commitment to purity begins. Second main reason that is that the oils, doTERRA oils, are certified pure therapeutic grade, which in short, the acronym is CPTG. This is really important because every oil has zero fillers, zero synthetics or dyes or pesticides or contaminants of any kind. They are just pure, unadulterated oils grown by experienced farmers in their indigenous lands. doTERRA created this standard as a promise of purity, and each and every batch is third-party tested so that you can be confident it's not just their purity but potency as well. Take a look at this short video by Dr. Hill. I love Dr. Hill. It's only 3.5 minutes, and it's going to explain to you the CPTG certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. It'll just pop onto YouTube, so the screen will flash around a little bit. Let's go.
So when we talk about quality, it's not always about what testing you're doing. You have to look at the whole process and what that means collectively. And I believe that doTERRA does that better than anyone else.
doTERRA is the best company in the industry right now. I mean, they're the leaders. I mean, there's no one that's really coming close to doing what they're doing. I haven't seen anything like it in my 20 years of being in this industry, of a company going to the lengths that they go to secure the best oil in the world.
doTERRA's commitment to quality starts well before the plants are even distilled. Through our co-impact sourcing, the CPTG process starts then. And then it goes through a three-tiered testing process that starts with outside labs and finishes off inside the company here, and then continues on after the bottles are sold.
We do several layers of testing, including GCMS, optical rotation, specific gravity, refractive index, chiral testing, carbon-14, probably more extensive than just about any lab out there.
I've been doing research with essential oils for about 15 years now. So I've worked with a lot of oils and a lot of tests, and the one thing that I've noticed consistently is that unless you're starting with an oil that has a consistent quality, you're not going to get good results.
You know, a lot of our oils are used in aromatherapy or topical use. We want to make sure that we do not only make a product that's effective, but it's also going to be safe. And that's why we do a thorough analysis to look at the composition to make sure that it is safe. But at the same time, we also go ahead and do skin irritation testing, which is also called as the RIP testing or repeat insult patch testing, to make sure that when you apply it on topically, it's not irritating to your skin.
To a wellness advocate, we always keep them in mind, and we talk about it in our training. And what matters is that the details matter. You know, quality is in the details, and so because we're so passionate and so detailed, we're sure not to miss those things that are going to make the difference between just an okay product and a great product.
We stand behind our quality processes because we have the most in-depth and knowledgeable staff. We have set the standard for what the quality process should be. The testing knowledge that is gained as well as passed on with each bottle is, you cannot measure.
One of the things that I've recognized about the quality of essential oils and the testing is that it's a dynamic environment. It's changing. And this is why it's so important that doTERRA leads the front, that doTERRA is developing and processing and coming up with new ways, new opportunities to prove out the quality of essential oils, and frankly, in a way that no other company is able to do. As we continue to grow, as we continue to expand throughout the world, I'm proud to say that doTERRA has made that commitment and will not waver or deviate from that.
Okay. Source to you. I love how doTERRA makes a positive impact on the world. They have this amazing website, Source to You. You can get access to quality reports on the exact oils that are in your home. Check out the website. It's sourcetoyou.com. There's also some really great co-impact sourcing videos that you can find on YouTube if you just go doTERRA co-impact sourcing. So what they do, in addition to supplying the highest quality essential oils, they're committed to making a positive difference in the lives of farmers, harvesters and distillers who contribute to doTERRA's oil production. So if you're curious, go and check that out on YouTube, co-impact sourcing doTERRA. The other fantastic thing that they do, and I'm really proud to be involved with them, is the doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation. It's a non-profit organisation committed to improving lives through partnering with organisations that offer hope to millions around the world. Healing Hands seeks to bring healing and hope to the world, help those live lives free of disease and poverty, and to ultimately empower impoverished communities with the tools needed to become self-reliant. doTERRA covers for all overhead and administrative costs of the doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation, ensuring that 100% of your donation goes directly to those receiving aid. So all of us who are wellness advocates with doTERRA. That's if you've got your own account, you can make donations to doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation every month. And they often have one-off events and things going on, but it's really good to be involved with a company that gives back in lots of different ways. So let's go on to the next one. Firstly, just some basics on essential oils before we get into the chakras. There's 3 ways that you can use them, 3 methods of use. Number 1, topically. When you apply the oils to the areas of your body that need support, they reach the bloodstream within 20 seconds. They're then distributed throughout the body within 20 minutes. It's best to dilute the oils in fractionated coconut oil to avoid skin sensitivity, and always dilute for kids. Bottoms of your feet are a great place to apply the oils as one of the most porous section of the skin, allowing for quick absorption. So rubbing it on the soles of your feet is also great if you don't like the smell of a particular oil. You can also apply on the back of your neck or along your spine. Second way is aromatically. So put a drop in the palm of your hands, cup your hands to your nose and inhale. Wow. Especially ones like peppermint, spearmint, wild orange, bergamot, eucalyptus. Oh, they're all amazing. Diffusing is also a great way to get benefits from the oils. They can support respiratory function and enhance moods. Third way, internally. doTERRA is the only brand of oil that I would trust to use internally. Please do not assume it's okay to use any brand of oil internally, as purity varies greatly. If safe for consumption, the bottle will always be clearly labelled if it's approved for internal use. Once you are assured of quality, you can add 1 drop to your water or tea. I like using any of the citrus oils in my water because it helps me drink water each day, and I'll try and drink my daily recommendation and get that down. And it gets a bit boring just drinking plain old water. So on to the chakras. That's why you're all here. What is a chakra? The feelings that we can't explain are a good place to start with understanding the chakras. For instance, that moment when your stomach feels filled with butterflies, or when you feel all choked up, or when nothing comes out of your mouth, or when the excitement you feel pounds in your chest. These feelings are experiences of energy, chakras. Think about the times in your life where and how you felt the first moment you held your child, seeing your parents still holding hands while walking down the street, your first kiss, standing up in front of an audience or a group of people. So some questions to think about. What are some situations where you've had one of those experiences? Describe a feeling and where it was located in your body. Just have a think about the questions I'm going to give you tonight. They're just there to maybe help you think about your chakras and where you may have experienced those energies that you never really realised that it was actually your chakras. So, some pretty pictures in this slideshow. What exactly are chakras? Chakras are concentrations of energy and or nerve plexus in a particular area. They strongly influence emotions and physical health of the body. The idea that the body is comprised of both energy and physical form has been around for over 5,000 years. If you look back at the ancient symbol of the caduceus, I can't even pronounce that, Caduceus, you can see the importance that the study of health initially took in consideration both the physical and the energetic aspects of the body. There are 7 major chakras on the central axis of the body along the spine, running from the root of the spine to the crown of the head. Chakras are sometimes referred to as lotus flowers because they open and close like flowers. So that might explain when you're seeing chakras why you see a lotus flower associated with it often. When a chakra is closed, the energy cannot travel through the chakra or that particular chakra. These are days when you feel complacent or grumpy for no good reason. That blocked energy can lead to both physical and emotional problems like back pain or stiffness. If a chakra becomes out of balance and uses too much energy, your organs can end up overworked and your emotions can get overheated. If a chakra is blocked or deficient, the chakra energy creates deficient organs and lackluster emotions. For example, if the energy center associated with our feelings of self-worth or personal power is in excess, then it might affect the energy center of the heart and our ability to find love. We're going to go over the basics of each chakra to help you understand them more, as well as cover which oils will help keep your chakras in balance so that you can naturally maintain health and vitality. So that's the aim of tonight, is that we'll go through the chakras and I'll give you a few oils that you might be able to use if you feel that your chakra is blocked or closed. I think a good way to think about it is that it's like a lotus flower, opening or closing. I like that comparison. Questions to think about. Which of your chakras or chakra, which one or multiple do you think might be out of balance and why? Do you have physical or emotional symptoms and what are they? Root chakra. Let's start with the root chakra. The location of the root chakra is at the base of your spine. It represents the ground. It grounds us into the physical world, survival and self-preservation. Associated anatomy: spine, legs, feet, colon, adrenal glands, which is your fight or flight reaction, bodily functions, cell production, and your digestive system. So that's pretty interesting. It's root chakra connected to your digestive system, and I know a lot of people nowadays have got digestive issues, so that might be a good one to take notice of. Physical element is earth, and the colour that represents it is red. So take a look at the picture, and do you have any of these characteristics? So what does a balanced root chakra look like? Groundedness, physical health, being comfortable in your body, a sense of safety and security, stability. If a chakra becomes out of balance and uses too much energy, your organs can end up overworked and your emotions can get overheated. If a chakra is blocked or deficient, the chakra energy creates deficient organs and lackluster emotions. For example, if the energy center associated with our feelings of self-worth or personal power is in excess, then it might affect the energy center of the heart and our ability to find love. We're going to go over the basics of the chakras, help you understand them more, and then talk about the oils to help keep you in balance so you can naturally maintain health and vitality. Some questions. Which of your chakras do you think might be out of balance and why? And do you have any physical or emotional symptoms? What are they? Let's go on to the supporting oils for your root chakra. Right. How to use these oils to support your root chakra? Topically, dilute as necessary and apply to the bottoms of your feet and or the base of the spine. Aromatically, so in your diffuser or in your hands, diffuse as needed, 2 to 3 drops each of frankincense and balance. So 2 to 3 drops of frankincense and balance. Give you a second to write them down if you wanted to. Sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra, the location is the lower abdomen, centered between the pelvis and the navel center. It represents life, vitality, self-gratification, and passion. Associated anatomy, the sacral vertebra and the reproductive organs. Bodily functions, circulation, urinary function, reproduction. Physical element, water. Colour, orange. Now, take a look at the picture. Do you have any of these characteristics? What does a balanced sacral chakra look like? graceful movements, ability to embrace change, emotional intelligence, nurturing of self and others, healthy boundaries, ability to enjoy pleasure, sexual satisfaction, passion. Questions. Do you make room for pleasure in your life? Do you have a deep connection to your own needs? Can you experience the sacredness of sexuality? Is your behaviour appropriate, respecting the beliefs and boundaries of yourself and others? Okay, so supporting oils for the sacral chakra are topically, you can make a roller bottle and make a blend. So if you've got a pen, jot this down to support your sacral chakra. So topically, roller blend bottle, 10 ml, 4 to 6 drops of juniper berry, 2 to 5 drops of melaleuca, 1 to 2 drops of ylang ylang, and top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and that will support urinary tract infection recovery. Another blend is 4 drops of bergamot, 2 drops of patchouli, 3 drops of ylang ylang, top that off with fractionated coconut oil. Both of those roller bottles are really supportive for your sacral chakra. So aromatically, something to try. Diffuser recipes, 3 drops of wild orange, 1 drop of ylang ylang, 1 drop bergamot, 3 drops juniper berry, 4 drops bergamot. Sorry, that was 2 different recipes, so I probably confused you. First recipe in your diffuser, or first blend in your diffuser, 3 drops wild orange, 1 drop ylang ylang, 1 drop bergamot. Second blend, or another blend for your diffuser, 3 drops juniper berry and 4 drops bergamot. Questions. Do you feel like this chakra is balanced or out of balance? And why? What physical and emotional sensations do you experience? Which of these oils can you see using for yourself? Is there any other oils not listed that you think would be helpful for you? Rightio, on to the next one. Solar plexus. Solar plexus. Location above the navel centre, so just above your belly button, represents our willpower, motivation, get up and go, our action, vitality, and our sense of personal power. Associated anatomy, pancreas, liver, spleen, stomach, lower back and lower back muscles. Bodily functions, metabolism and digestion, so another one for digestion. Physical element, fire, and the colour is yellow. Now take a look at this picture. What does a balanced solar plexus look like? Responsible, reliable, good self-discipline, positive sense of self, confident, warm, and energetic. You could also be positive with spontaneous, playful, and humorous, and you're able to take risks. So that's if it's working well. Questions. If your sense of self-confidence and you're feeling strong, do you feel self-confident and strong? Can you stand your ground when challenged? Are you comfortable being different from others? Are you true to your individuality in the face of peer pressure, or do you feel the need to conform? So that's an interesting one right in the centre there. So have a look at the excessive characteristics and the deficient characteristics, and have a bit of a think about where you're at. Supporting oils. Give you a bit of a chance to write these down. So how do you use these oils to support the solar plexus chakra? Internally, the recommendation is to take 1 to 2 DDR prime soft gels daily. DDR prime is amazing. It's really good for brain function and for your cellular health. If you haven't tried DDR prime, just do a little research, go to doTERRA.com and have a look at the product. It's pretty awesome. So you can also aromatically in your diffuser try 5 drops of lime with 3 drops of coriander. That actually sounds really nice. I haven't tried that. Another one in your diffuser, 3 drops lime, 3 drops citrus bliss. Topically, so on your skin, dilute oregano, always dilute oregano, that's a hot oil, and apply it to the bottoms of your feet. In a 10 ml roller bottle, put in 3 drops of citrus bliss, 3 drops of lime, and 3 drops of cypress. Top it off with fractionated coconut oil and apply to the area where circulation needs to be increased. And here's a really cool recipe. It's a DIY ginger lime foot scrub. So, got a pen. I hope you've been jotting stuff down. Ingredients is 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of turbinado sugar, turbinado sugar, and 1/2 cup of fractionated coconut oil. Add to that 10 drops of lime essential oil and 5 drops of ginger essential oil. So just so you know, turbinado sugar is a large grain sugar that helps with deep exfoliation. If you don't have turbinado sugar, you can just use all brown sugar. So I'll read you the recipe again, just in case you missed it. 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of turbinado sugar. So if you haven't got the turbinado sugar, just use brown sugar and then make it 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of fractionated coconut oil, 10 drops lime, 10 drops ginger. Combine the brown sugar, turbinado sugar, coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, essential oil in a bowl. Stir it well, store in an airtight container. Apply a small amount onto your hands and scrub for 30 seconds or until the sugar dissolves. Rinse with warm water and pat dry. So, solar plexus. Do you feel that this chakra is balanced or out of balance, and why? What physical or emotional sensations do you experience? Which of these oils can you see yourself using? Is there another oil not listed that you think might be helpful for you? Okay. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. Location, low center of the chest. Represents self-acceptance and loving. Associated anatomy, thymus and lymph glands, heart, rib cage, lungs, skin, arms and hands. Bodily functions, circulation, immune system. Physical element is air and the colour is green. Now, take a look at the picture. Do you have any of these characteristics? So what does a balanced heart chakra look like? It looks caring, compassionate, empathetic, accepting, self-loving and peaceful. Centered and content. Are you communicating from the heart? Do you love your body no matter the size or form? Do you listen to your body and give it what it needs, e.g. rest, relaxation, feeding yourself nutritional foods, etc.? Or are you punishing it and eating a junk food and not getting enough sleep, not getting enough rest? Do you have spiritual religious practice, such as meditation or prayer? Do you allow yourself to love and be loved? Righty. Supporting oils for the heart chakra. Okay. Aromatically, try these diffuser recipes. Let the good times roll. Thyme, THYMES. Blend 2 drops of thyme and 4 drops of lemon in your diffuser with water, of course. Joyful heart diffuser blend. 3 drops of elevation, and 5 drops of lemon. Topically, apply 2 drops of doTERRA peppermint oil over your chest and then layer 2 drops of elevation essential oil over the top for energy and pick-me-up. That sounds interesting. Peppermint oil and elevation. Here's another DIY recipe for a homemade conditioner with geranium and melaleuca, which is tea tree. Homemade conditioner recipe is awesome. It helps to restore the hair's natural pH and rehydrates the hair. The result is soft, luscious and healthy hair. Add 10 drops of geranium oil and tea tree and see how it helps to condition your dry hair. Ingredients: 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 4 drops of geranium, 6 drops of melaleuca, and put it in a BPA-free plastic bottle or a glass bottle with a dispenser. Mix the ingredients into a spray bottle, shake bottle before using, and then spray hair. Leave in hair for 5 minutes, then rinse. So I'm just going to read you that recipe again, just in case you missed it. So it's 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 4 drops of geranium, 6 drops of tea tree, and put it all in a glass bottle. I'd recommend a glass bottle or a BPA-free plastic bottle. Put it in a bottle, shake, and then spray it into your hair. Leave for 5 minutes and then rinse it out. So, heart chakra. Do you feel this chakra is balanced or out of balance, and why? What physical or emotional sensations do you experience? Which of these oils can you see as using yourself? Is there another oil not listed that you think would be helpful for you? Alrighty, so root chakra. So, bear with me 1 second. Throat chakra. Location within the throat. Represents self-expression and communication. Associated anatomy: thyroid, parathyroid, esophagus, neck, shoulders, arms and hands. Bodily functions: hearing. Physical element: ether. Colour: blue or turquoise. Take a look at this picture. Do you have any of these characteristics? What does a balanced throat chakra look like? Resonant, full voice, clear communication with others, good communication with self, good listener, good sense of timing and rhythm, lives life creatively. Rightio. So questions for you. Do you speak your truth? Are you a good listener? Are you conscious of what you are saying to yourself and others? Do you have trouble keeping secrets? Do you know when not to say something? Supporting oils for your throat chakra. Internally, ginger. Add 1 drop of ginger essential oil to green tea and drink twice daily. Aromatically, rest and relaxation blend in your diffuser, 6 drops lavender, 4 drops eucalyptus. Topically, roll on 20 drops of lavender and 20 drops of cypress and 20 drops of frankincense. I would put that in a roller bottle and roll it on. So 20 lavender, 20 cypress and 20 frankincense. Top it up with fractionated coconut oil. Make yourself a roller bottle, 10 ml roller bottle, and that will support your throat chakra. Right, here we go. Third eye. Third eye chakra. Location, center of the forehead. Represents self-reflection and knowing. Associated anatomy, pituitary gland, left brain hemisphere, left eye, nose, ears, sinuses, and conscious mind. Bodily functions, the endocrine system, your neurological system, and your small muscle control. Physical element is light and the colour is indigo. Now take a look at the picture. Do you have any of these characteristics? So what does a balanced third eye look like? Strong intuition, penetrating insight, creative imagination, good memory, good dream recall, and ability to visualise. You will also have a guiding vision for life if your balanced third eye, or if your third eye is balanced, you'll have a guiding vision for life. Questions. Do you have difficulty focusing? Do you have difficulty telling the difference between what is real and what is not? Do you have difficulty looking at things differently? Do you have difficulty visualising a plan? If so, you might want to have a look at your third eye chakra and how you can get that more balanced or back into balance. Supporting oils. Melissa, lemon, rosemary, sandalwood, clary sage, juniper berry. How to use the oils to support the third eye. Aromatically, this is called a spring rain blend. Sounds beautiful. 2 drops of lemon and 4 drops of lemongrass. So put that in your diffuser. Topically, dilute as needed and apply to the forehead by the hairline. This is a DIY homemade clary sage delicious. Oh, that's not even right there. Ignore that. There's a bit of a typo on my page. There's a DIY recipe. Oh, I think, sorry. Sorry, I can't even read my own scribble. You can apply any of the oils above there, like on the slide here. Dilute them, of course, with some fractionated coconut oil and apply to the forehead and your hairline, and that will support your third eye chakra. So any of those there. You want to try DIY clary sage bath salt. It sounds pretty yum. 1/2 cup of coarse sea salt, 2 cups of Epsom salts, 1/4 cup of baking soda, and 8 drops of clary sage essential oil. So I'll read it again. 1/2 cup of coarse sea salt, 2 cups of Epsom salts, 1/4 cup of baking soda, 8 drops of doTERRA clary sage essential oil, and that's a DIY clary sage bath salt. That would be divine, I reckon. And here's a salt scrub made with rosemary, lemon, and juniper. Get 3 cups of sea salt, 1.5 cups of jojoba oil, or about 1 to 1.5 cups, depending on your desired oil content. So you might want a little bit less. I'd start with less, of course, and if you think you need more, add more. 1/2 cup of sesame oil, 20 drops of juniper berry, 30 drops of lemon, and 15 drops of rosemary. So I'll read it again. 3 cups sea salt, 1.5 cups jojoba oil, or 1 to 1.5 cups, depending on how oily you want it. 1/2 cup of sesame oil, 20 drops juniper berry, 30 drops lemon, and 15 drops rosemary. Rightio. Questions. Do you feel that this chakra is balanced or out of balance, and why? What physical and emotional sensations do you experience? Which of these oils can you see using yourself? Is there another oil not listed that you think might be helpful for you? All right, last one, the crown chakra. So crown chakra is located at the top of your head. It represents self-knowledge, self-will, and divine connection. Associated anatomy: pineal gland, pituitary gland, cerebral cortex, cerebrum, right eye, right brain hemisphere. Bodily functions: it's your central nervous system, your subconscious mind, large muscle control. Physical element is thought, colour is violet. Now have a look at the picture. Do you have any of these characteristics? So what does a balanced chakra, a crown chakra, look like? Spiritual connection, wisdom and mastery, intelligence, presence, open-mindedness, ability to question, ability to assimilate and analyze information. Questions. Do you overthink things? Do you have a hard time turning your brain off? Are you closed-minded? Are you rigid in your self-belief systems or rigid in your belief systems? Are you rigid in your belief system? Do you feel disconnected from spirituality? Okay, let's find you some oils to support it. So supporting oils: melissa, purify, frankincense, sandalwood, endocrine and wintergreen. So how can we use them to support the crown chakra? We can diffuse aromatically 2 drops of frankincense and 2 drops of sandalwood. We can use topically, dilute as needed and apply it again along the forehead, along the hairline, top of the head, crown. So you can do it along the hairline, top of your head, or on the neck and spine. So any of those in the slide. Endocrine and Purify may be best applied to the bottom of your feet. So that's endocrine, which is really good for your liver as a detox bone. And Purify, best applied to the bottoms of your feet. Questions. Do you feel this chakra is balanced or out of balance, and why? What physical and or emotional sensations do you experience? Which of these oils can you see yourself using? And is there any other oils not listed that you think would be helpful for you? Right, yeah. A note on oils to finish. Notes on how to use the oils to balance the chakras. Make sure your oils are pure and not synthetic. So thank you, doTERRA. We don't have to worry about that because our oils are pure. I do not have to worry about that at all. That is not an issue for me. Have a strong desire to release negative energies. It doesn't have to take long to apply, but concentrate during the process. The more intentional and energetically involved you are, the better your results will be. So don't just slap them on. If you're really trying to support your chakras, have a bit of a think about which chakra you're applying it to, or why you're diffusing the particular oils to support that particular chakra, and do it with intention, so the results should be better. Start from the root chakra. So start at the bottom, work your way up towards the crown. So how about I challenge you to giving it a go, like work your way through the week and work on a different chakra each day, supporting it in the 3 ways: aromatically, topically, internally, and just see how you feel after a week. Make it a point to think high vibrational, loving and grateful thoughts. Say kind things about yourself and others. Make the process of healing your chakras special, intentional and sacred. Take a moment and really feel which chakra is out of balance. Look at all those issues or topics that were there and see whether there are any of the feelings that you're feeling, and then work on that chakra. Supportive habits for balancing your chakras: pray and meditate. Eat a rainbow assortment of healthy plant foods. Doesn't have to be organic. If you can get organic, that's great. But, of course, eating anything that hasn't been processed is the way to go. Coincidentally, the rainbow of food colours is the same colours as the chakras. So you can even eat for your chakras. Choose the foods that are those colours. Drink enough pure water. Get plenty of sleep, exercise and practice yoga, and let go of negative and non-productive emotions. Get a daily dose of fresh air and sunshine. Use your essential oils to support you. Use chemical-free products. Listen to high vibrational music. I just heard the other day that listening to classical music, Johann Strauss, in particular, I was recommended. So I've been listening to that in the car on the way to and from work, and it just makes you feel happy. So, and hopefully it's making my brain, keeping my brain active. with the high vibration. Gemstones and crystals, and they're charged with unique, powerful energies, just like the oils. So choose the ones that you're drawn to. And remember the power of colour, even in your daily routines. Wear the chakra colours that need balancing. Not feeling grounded? Wear a red shirt. So some last questions. What practices would you incorporate to help balance your chakras? Which chakra do you think you might start with, and why? I'd like to challenge you to that challenge and work your way through all the chakras, one a day, see how you go. If you're anything like me, you're pretty excited about what you've learnt now. My life changed because of doTERRA essential oils, and I'm confident you'll have the same experience once you get started. 3 ways to begin using doTERRA essential oils. First way, purchase oils at full retail price, most expensive and not recommended. 2, pay a $35 membership fee, a little bit like Costco, which we don't have in the Northern Territory, but a lot of people understand that concept. Pay the $35 fee, and then you get all of your oils and products at wholesale price, which was 25% off retail, which is totally awesome. And you get that for 12 months, 12 months membership for $35, pretty good value. Purchase an enrolment kit. With the enrolment kit, your membership fee is waived, and your kit and with your kit, and all of the oils are below the wholesale pricing. So the enrolment kits are the way to go. And if you want to know any more about that, I can send you through some details. Private message me, email me, text me, whatever's easier for you. If you're not sure which option would benefit you and your family, please send me a Facebook message, as I said, or email. And before you sign off, or before we sign off, here's some questions I want you to think about. What's the most interesting or important piece of information you took away from our time together? What other classes or topics would you like to see? And if you still have any questions or need help, please ask. Thanks for checking in with me tonight. I know it was a little bit long, but thanks for coming on. My life's really changed since I started using the oils, and I just want to thank everyone for participating in my experience. The group tonight's been really wonderful, and I'm excited that so many of you have already decided to start your essentials oil journey with me. So anyone that hasn't started their oily journey, send me a message through Facebook, and we could maybe meet up for a chat, or I can send you through some info, but they'll certainly change your life. I'm sure of that. So thank you and good night, and we'll catch you soon.